Yeah. Hey, shout out to Daniel Winston.
Daniel!
Hooking us up on the Super Chat. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel. Where you from, man?
I think Daniel Winston's out in Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Thank you, Daniel.
Rangers.
Thank you to Saul for hooking us up earlier on in the night. You can Super Chat as well. Get your name on the screen. Super Chat. It's not potato. It's not rhinoceros. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Dave and Johnny live. I'm Dave. He is Johnny. There he is.
Yo, yo.
What's up, Johnny?
Got some pretty big news this week that's happening this weekend. Pretty huge.
Yeah? All right, well, we were going to talk about Evil becoming the IWGP Intercontinental Champion and Heavyweight Champion. New Japan Pro Wrestling crowning a new champion last weekend. We're going to give you a little New Japan recap, but maybe start with your big news. You have big news that you didn't tell me about before the show?
Yeah, that's correct. I wanted to surprise you with it on the show.
Okay.
If you remember the movie I filmed last year, where I had like a mask on, the Nazi kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
That movie will be premiering this weekend. So looking forward to that.
Where?
I believe it's going to premiere in Saint Jerome.
What?
It's like an hour away from Montreal.
But what do you mean premiere? Like people are going to go see it?
The theater will actually be open. I believe theaters are actually open now, so yes.
And are you going to go to the premiere?
I am going to the premiere, yes. Wearing a mask, of course.
You're going to be wearing a mask in character for the premiere?
I actually don't have that Nazi mask anymore, but I actually have a luchador mask anyway, so it's fine.
So you're
I can
going to
stay
be
in
wearing
character somewhat.
What? Wait, isn't it a Nazi character? I don't understand what kind of movie this is, John. I don't really know what you're talking about.
You saw the photos, though. You saw that I was filming something. The movie's coming out this weekend. Originally, it was called Nazi Luchador. I believe it's still going to be called that. So people can look for that if they're in Quebec. Check that out. Hopefully, one day it'll be like available for everybody.
Okay. So you're going to a movie premiere in Saint Jerome this weekend? That's what you're telling me?
That's correct.
Hey, good luck. Good luck with that. Hope you don't get coronavirus. I wouldn't go to a movie premiere right now, but hey, good luck to you, and I guess congratulations on this weird movie. I don't understand. It's like a local movie about a Nazi luchador. Are you the star of the movie?
The antagonist.
You're the bad guy in the movie?
That's correct.
But you don't have a speaking part.
Just a lot of yelling. That's pretty much it.
Is this a French movie?
I believe there's English and French subtitles. It depends which version you go to see.
What do you mean English and French subtitles? What language is the movie in?
I don't know which premiere we're actually going to go see it in, if we're going to see it in English or French, but I know the whole movie is in subtitles pretty much.
What do you mean the whole movie's in subtitles? What are they subtitled?
Because there's like a narrator throughout the whole thing. So
a narrator doesn't mean subtitles. What are you talking about? Do you understand what a narrator is? A narrator is the person who does the voiceover, who explains the story to you. If there's a narrator, there wouldn't be subtitles. Subtitles means, it's a little lettering at the bottom of the screen when there's a movie in a foreign language that you don't understand. So is the movie in French with English subtitles or in English with French subtitles? You are one of the stars of the movie, and you don't even know what language the movie's in. What is going on here, John? This is why you need to run things by me before the show. so we could figure out what the hell you're talking about. Maybe I could Google the movie for you so I could give you more information than you actually have.
Well, good luck. I tried Googling it. I couldn't even find the information for it.
Are you sure you're going to a movie premiere? Somebody didn't just set you up to attending some sort of neo-Nazi rally or something that you're unaware of? Some sort of Nazi movie, and now you're going to a rally, and maybe they're going to kill you or something? Like, this seems really sketchy, John. I'm not sure that you were in a movie. I think maybe something's going to happen to you this weekend. You're either going to get coronavirus or you're going to be murdered. I don't know. Something.
I think I'll be okay. I'm not too worried. It's been a good life.
Yeah, okay. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you, John. My goodness. Okay, what'd you think of, before we get to Evil, what'd you think of the Fight for the Fallen show? You were mad that I rated it so low? You were upset, John?
Well, I just didn't understand the rating because, like, to me, watching it, it seemed like you enjoyed the show. But then you rated it so low, and it's like, did you enjoy it? Because I thought it was a very good show. I thought it was better than the Night 2 of Fyter Fest.
I don't know about that. I didn't think that it was. I
thought the main event was better. I thought the opener was better. And I thought they had a better match with FTR against Lucha Brothers. That was better than anything else they had on Night 2. So,
yeah,
to me,
maybe.
it was better.
Maybe. Although,
Plus
no. Night 2 had, the 8-man tag was better. I thought the 8-man tag was better than the tag team match.
I preferred the tag match more. I mean, the 8-man tag was good for an 8-man tag, but it's still like just a lot of crazy spots, which is fine, but
all right.
I prefer a tag match.
Well, just for a pay-per-view, it didn't feel very pay-per-view quality. It felt like an average episode of Dynamite. You know, you liked it better than Night 2 of Fyter Fest. Did you like it better than Night 1 of Fyter Fest?
It's up there. It's tough to say. I didn't really judge it compared to that. I have a hard time remembering what the heck happened on Night 1 of Fyter Fest.
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Come on, man. The throwing in the towel finish there with Moxley and Brian Cage, it wasn't great. Wasn't a great finish to end the show.
I liked it because I remember when Cage got hurt back when he was in Impact, and it made sense because he had like a bicep injury, and he was out for like 6 months, so Taz was trying to protect him. It made sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't a great way to end off a pay-per-view or, you know, whatever it was supposed to be. It was just kind of a dud finish. Wasn't very conclusive, you know? I like to see something a little bit more conclusive in the finish.
Well, I feel that it was maybe too predictable that Darby Allin was going to come out, so maybe they changed it, and they actually had a finish instead of Darby Allin costing Cage the match.
Yeah. So Darby Allin comes out. Either way, you know, I don't know. I'm just not that excited about it. I'm not that excited about much happening in AEW these days. I like what's going on with the FTR. I think the FTR Elite thing with Kenny and Hangman and the Bucks, I think that's the best thing going in AEW. The main event thing with the world title, it's okay, but it doesn't really hold my attention like what they're doing with the Bucks and Kenny and Hangman. And Cody, you know? And I thought Cody's match this week was okay, but yeah. Wasn't anything crazy. Good stuff from Sonny Kiss, though. Impressed me this week. Evil becomes the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion and Intercontinental Champion. He beats Tetsuya Naito last Sunday at Dominion. A pretty big win for Evil. Evil, former tag team guy, was in Los Ingobernables de Japón, the group there led by Tetsuya Naito, on night one, or rather in the New Japan Cup final, Evil, he was cheating the whole way through. He cheated to beat his partner, or former tag team partner now, Sonata, by kicking him in the balls. And then he did the same thing. He cheated to win, to beat Okada in the New Japan Cup finals on Saturday. And then Sunday, again with the nut shot, cheats to win. He officially joins Bullet Club on Saturday at the New Japan Cup final. But then on Sunday, his new manager is revealed, Dick Togo. Dick Togo shows up in a Bushi mask and has this like chain thing to choke Naito with, chokes Naito, which led to the Everything is Evil finish, and the 1-2-3 to crown Evil the new IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion. And he's got wrestling legend Dick Togo as his manager. The guy's been all around the world. He was part of a group in Japan called the Far East Connection. Jado and Gato were both part of that group, and now they're all together again in this new Bullet Club, mostly Japanese, all Japanese Bullet Club, and they had to beef up the Bullet Club if they wanted to keep it around as a group. I think that's why they made this move with Evil, and I think they've always had their eye on Evil, kind of making him a big star, pushing him to the next level. Chris Jericho, when he came into New Japan, he wrestled Kenny Omega, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Tetsuya Naito, and Evil. You know, he wrestled all the big names and Evil, and it was kind of like, oh, why is he wrestling Evil? New Japan must have big plans for this guy, and you saw over time that they did, and now he becomes their champion. Now he becomes the top dog. And he really helps the Bullet Club, which was a group that was needing some reinforcement. I don't know where Kenta is. I guess Kenta like doesn't live in Japan or is not around. I don't know why Kenta isn't around. But you have like Yujiro Takahashi, you have Jado and Gato, and you have Bone Soldier there, Taiji Ishimori, and that's the Bullet Club. So you're missing Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Bad Luck Fale, Jay White. You're missing a lot of guys that are stuck, you know, either in New Zealand or the United States that can't make it over. So they needed to kind of beef up the Bullet Club if they wanted to make it a serious group. So Evil switching sides, leaving Los Ingobernables, joining Bullet Club, becoming the double champion. That's a big move for them, and it really solidifies Bullet Club as still a group that they can use and push and keep going. It's been going around for a long time, and it looked like they were in trouble, but now Evil joins it and gives the group a jump start. What do you think of the move, Johnny? Like, with the guys not able to show up, you know, Naito only won the title back in January, and they haven't been running shows really since then. It's a short run for Naito, but it's a huge move. They elevate Evil. I think it's a good move to elevate another guy into your main event. You could have Naito and Okada both chasing him as baby faces. I think that makes a lot of sense. I like it. But what do you think about the Bullet Club, man? It's a group that's been going around for a really long time. It's had different members, different leaders, and now it seems like Evil is the new leader of the Bullet Club, which is interesting. You know, they've changed. They've had a lot of different leaders, a lot of different members throughout the years. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, so many different guys. And now Evil, as the world champion, leads this group. They're keeping it going, man. They won't let it die. It's like the NWO. They just can't let it die.
Well, I think it's fair to say the Bullet Club is the most popular faction ever in Japan history, I think. So you should just run with it as long as you possibly can. I think the NWO, it was great, but when you think about it, it didn't really last that long. The fact, I think the Bullet Club's probably lasted longer than the NWO has.
Yeah, it may have. It's been going on for a really long time. Big move there for Evil, a guy who elevates his status in a major way this week, becoming the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion. Any memories of Dick Togo? The guy wrestled in ECW. I think he was part of the BWO for a while. He had a brief run in the WWE. I just looked up a match. It was like Dick Togo versus Christian, I think, from maybe a Live Wire or Sunday Night Heat or something. Dick Togo had a short run in WWE.
If I remember correctly, Dick Togo was in Kaientai, was he not?
Was he? Was he an original member of Kaientai?
I feel like he was. I feel like he teamed with Funaki a couple of times. Like, that was always the team. And it was always Taka as the singles guy.
Yeah.
I can never remember the fourth member.
Shiryu. Japanese wrestlers Kazuhiro Hayashi, otherwise known as Shiryu in WWE, Dick Togo, Men's Taiyo, Sho Funaki, and Taka Michinoku. They were managed by Yamaguchi-san when they were in WWE. Yes, he was a member of Kaientai, and he's still around, and now he's the manager of the new IWGP champion, which is a pretty big deal. Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi became the new IWGP Tag Team Champions, beating Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kota Ibushi last weekend. Big win for ZSJ and Taichi, otherwise known as the Dangerous Techers. I like that tag team name. And Hiromu Takahashi, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, will be challenging Evil, his former stablemate in Los Ingobernables. He'll be challenging Evil. Evil set to make his first defense July 25th, next Saturday, at IWGP Sengoku Lord. The event called Sengoku Lord next Saturday. And it's nice to see over in Japan they actually have real fans that are paying money to show up, buy tickets, and watch these shows because, of course, they have handled their coronavirus over there and things are slowing down, getting a lot better in Japan, way better than we seem to be handling it over here in North America. And they get to have fans at their wrestling shows while we are stuck watching NXT people behind plexiglass. Doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon.
No, but at least they're trying more. You saw AEW, they actually had a lot more face masks this week, so you can tell they're taking it more seriously now. Everybody is.
Yeah, well, they're in Florida, so they should be quite worried. Right? They should be worried because a lot of cases out there in Florida. And I'm just reading stuff from the WrestleVotes Twitter account, which always has good information. Seems like it has solid information. And it looks like SummerSlam is just not happening. It might not happen at all in August, and they're trying to maybe... They might do it in August, but they're now hoping... They're saying SummerSlam is off the table, I think, for fans showing up, but they're aiming for the end of September to restart live audiences, but I don't think that's going to happen. Brock Lesnar was also supposed to show up on SummerSlam, but now with no fans, apparently that's going to be scrapped as well. And they're still planning on doing WrestleMania next year as scheduled, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This thing's not going away. It's not going away at all.
I'd worry more about events like Survivor Series, the Rumble, where you're supposed to have events with a lot of people. And it seems like they're working with almost like a skeleton crew most nights, so I'd worry more about events like that. Maybe they need to change stuff like that, perhaps.
What do you mean? Like have fewer people?
Well, look at Survivor Series. Like, well, just the fact that you have like these 5-on-5 teams, and like last year we had like 3-way 5-on-5s.
Yeah.
So like that's a lot.
Yeah, 15 people in a match seems like a little bit too much. How do you do the Royal Rumble?
It's a very good question. I mean, you could do it. You just make sure not many people are in the Rumble at the same time. You could do it like that, but it would get kind of obvious.
I mean, if they're all tested, doesn't really matter. If they're all tested and they're all negative, you could have 30 people in there, right? So.
Oh yeah, if they're all tested, sure, but
yeah. WWE just needs to be. They need to be really on the ball and need to be really testing, especially for big events. They need to make sure and keep people secluded and put people in a bubble. We'll see what happens. WWE continues to run shows, and it doesn't seem like they've had a huge outbreak of coronavirus, so it's going all right so far. Not great, but not as bad as it could be. All right, Johnny. Let's wrap this sucker up. We got a lot of things to get to. We got a big weekend. We got Wrestling Uncensored episode 500 coming up this weekend. And kind of disappointing, It's 500, but 400 we had a big party. 500, no party, no nothing. Nothing's happening.
Well, it's the world we live in right now. I mean, we just can't really pull that off right now. If anything, 500 is more about acceptance. This is the way things have evolved. Not to our liking, obviously, but it's the way things have happened, and it's how we're handling the situation. I think the best way we can. And the safest way possible, too.
Yeah. It sucks, man. I'm not happy with it. What are you going to do? There's nothing we can do about it, but I wish we could do something big for 500. Not happening. It's just going to be the WWE Extreme Rules preview, and then we'll be watching WWE Extreme Rules with you on Sunday night. Hopefully having a little party, celebration on Sunday night for the Wrestling Uncensored 500 weekend. We'll do the Extreme Rules watch along with you Sunday night, 7 p.m. My brother will be here with me. We'll crack some jokes. It'll be a good time. Johnny, you'll be there. You'll be in your box, right?
You should invite some people. Fight AJ.
No, I'm not having people over to my house. I'm not doing that. Why don't you invite people?
I meant in his box.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you want me to do more work and figure more things out on a technical basis? That's what you're trying to do? You're trying to put more work on me now, John? Book AJ, set AJ up, do all that? You want me to do that? Why don't you do that?
I could if you wanted to, actually.
Yeah. Except you can't because I still have to be the one to set everything up, don't I? Yeah. That's how it works. It's all falling on me and it's all falling apart, let me tell you. We've done 500 Wrestling Uncensored. Will there be another? Will we make it to 600? That's my question. I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
Well, I remember when we did 100.
I'm sick of watching WWE, to be honest. Like, I'm sick of sacrificing all my time to watch this garbage wrestling. I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't want to watch WWE anymore, so, Wrestling Uncensored might just go away permanently. I'm telling you now. Give me a reason to stay, because I'm walking away here.
One day it'll get better?
It won't. I'm telling you, man, it's not getting better. Nothing's getting better, and I'm sick of it. So, I'm going to shut down the whole thing. UFC was boring. Wrestling's boring. Maybe I'll move on to other things.
Well, you've had a good run, my friend.
Yep. Okay, that's it. We're wrapping up on that. Go to ringsidereport.net for more. Get it while it lasts, okay? Get it while it lasts. That's it. Bye.